There's one thing that I see people have a love-hate relationship about, that people talk about on a day-to-day basis with rage, but they still discuss it as if they could change anything, and this is politics. I'm going to quote Niccolo Machiavelli here, and he stated, "Politics is the sum of the means necessary to come to power and to stay in power and to make the most useful use of power." And that has never changed, even though now we have it described with beautiful words. Democracy, demos, the people, kratos, power. The power of the people over the people. The idea that everybody has the possibility and the equal possibility to make decisions that affect the society as a whole. The idea that no one needs to suffer under rules that are being imposed onto them. But let me ask you, how many of the rules, like for example after the last election, did you decide for? How many of those rules were you actually being able to talk about, to decide about? But I mean, you can vote, but does a representative really represent the things you are thinking that they are necessary for your town, for your city? Or what do they do actually? Democracy means that everybody can have a point of view, that everybody can have opinion and speech on it. That's why we have free will, that's why we have freedom of speech. But we saw it just recently this week, that if you have an opinion opposite to what is being seen as correct, you can die. Politics does not represent the people and is a mere scheme to control. I mean, order and control is necessary. Without order and control, society would also collapse. But only if everybody's being included, and everybody, both sides, every side. No left, no right, no center. Just the people, plain the people, all come together, find the base, then we can establish control and order. That is very well. This channel is not a politics channel, and I don't want to go into the depths of politics. But it's a channel about human beings. And here we have a group of human beings, whether this be in Asia, Europe, America, wherever, that can make rules and decisions about society without everybody needing to agree. And that can make things the worse. And that's the problem. On a psychological base, we can see the following. For those people that have their dreams and political wishes fulfilled, they agree with the politics. But for those that do not agree, they are being angry and they feel betrayed, perhaps, because the promises that were made to them were broken or whatever. And this divides society. And where we have a divided society, then we don't have debates or talks with each other, we just have fights. And that's where the problem comes. But to come back to Machiavelli, and I said he was right. Now we have seen that someone has died. This was Charlie Kirk. And Charlie Kirk did not die for politics. He did not die for this modern view of politics, where it's simply again just obtaining power. He died for having an opinion, that everybody can have an opinion, that everybody can talk how they think it is. And though we have freedom of speech, where everybody can say what they think, it is still seen that you need to have this opinion, or else or if you're wrong, then you're an extremist or whatever. And that's where politics has to be. Politics needs to be a common ground where everybody can come together and you will find a view, a possibility for society to grow, where everybody can come together and you find a point where people can make society a better place. Where no left side, right side, center, whatever. Just people, plain people coming together, creating a society where one can become better themselves and help others become better. Because politics is not a field to fight, not a field where the opposite side can be silenced when you do not compromise with your views.